Hi and welcome to this new timeless reading. Let's take a look at what frequency is available for activation right now. And we have three cards. The first one is details, the second one is what to let go of, and the third card is advice. So let's take a look at the frequency. And we have the Ace of Sword, and right away what I heard is ultimate alignment, which sounds very intense. But I mean, let's keep looking into it. Like that would be pretty awesome, and I'm down with it if that's happening. So with the ultimate alignment, what I'm getting is we're getting an activation that's giving us a very heightened and much stronger sense of who we really are when we're in alignment. Yeah, that makes sense. And the energies are conducive to lift illusions and fake layers of density that were put in front of us or circumstances built around us in order to see who we really are and who we really want to be and are actually here to be. So it's kind of like, when you picture your ideal self, it's giving you a much clearer picture of I'm hearing like on all levels, like your appearance, your skill set, your ambitions, even like when we're kind of like trapped in circumstances and projections and illusions from people around us, we kind of like our world tends to shrink because there's like really nothing you can do for the time being sometimes. And it gets to a point where it's even hard to imagine how things could be if they really were how we would like them to be. And it's getting access to, it's reactivating this aspect of ourselves where we can actually project our own selves. And what I'm getting also, like so much extra data, when people project onto us, it feels like they're like throwing bricks at you in slow motion in a sense, and at some point they pile up in your auric field and it gets so heavy that it's hard for you to project your own perspective and visions because you're getting weighted down by a counter force. So that's pretty crazy. And if some people ever heard of like periods of isolation or being in hermit mode, that's one of the reasons why like the universe will kind of design those pockets in time of us being apart, like taken aside from everybody else and everything else, because it gives us opportunity to clear all that dead weight and those ridiculousness that people project onto us, so we can re-access a clear channel and re-anchor within ourselves. So what's to be let go of in order for this to activate in the perfect way? And we have the Two of Swords, and it's and what I'm getting is the false illusions. It's kind of like in a strange sense, it's like grieving what we ended up believing we were, because it's very like damaging, temporarily at least damaging to the psyche, to feel like you're way less than what you really know yourself to be. And it becomes, unfortunately, some kind of identity, some kind of like I'm getting a coffin. It's like this little coffin that you squeeze yourself in and you're like, I guess this is the only space I'm allowed to take or something, and you get to like break free from that. But there was also strangely a sense of safety, or like, that you're not shaking up the energies around you when you're like in that tiny safe zone. But it's not gonna get you anywhere at this point. And it kind of also had to be like this maybe for a period of time, actually for your own safety, because you're not dumb, you're doing the best you can, hopefully. And sometimes it's just how it is, and it's okay, but it's also necessary to release that when the time comes for something greater and better for you. And now, what advice can we have regarding this activation? And it's the Hermit. Okay, and clearly makes sense with what I was just talking about. It's trust the Hermit mode. if that's where you're at right now, it's trusting that the isolation has a purpose, that not like, even where I live right now, it's like the middle of summer, and like trusting that if you're not all over the place picnicking in the park and kayaking and like hiking everywhere and swimming every day, it's completely fine. If you're hermiting, sometimes it's just like that, you know. And like personally, I don't especially care for summer. Like, I'm not someone who actually has the most fun in the hot weather. I'm not a tropical individual, so for me it's kind of like fine to just like sometimes put on the AC and like read at home instead of going out, and it's completely fine. It feels very like nourishing, sometimes more than expanding energy in a environment that's uncomfortable to me. So just a little example like that can modulate that to your own circumstances, and I hope this helps.